And we're back, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate that. Today, let's review Cookie Cutter. And I got a Steam key for free from the developer. So full disclosure here, but that does not influence my opinion on the game. What is this game? It's a platform Metroidvania style, cyberpunkish type of game where you play Cherry, who is sort of a cybernetic enhanced character in a quest to uncover the truth. Now the comic book style, the sort of anime style of the characters and animations of this game are amazing. Whoever did the animations is super talented. In comparison though, the levels make less of an impression. They are quite stale, with assets copy-pasted all over. It really never feels like the beautiful characters and their environments feel organically connected. Now, if you go explore this elaborate complex, there are around 8 areas to explore, you'd expect some more diversity in environments. A different color palette, as in this game, does not suffice. Still, the controls are very responsive for this platform game, as they should be. And it feels fast, it looks cool, and yeah, it's pretty damn good to play. Now, the standard attack, the kick and punch, deals actually very little damage, but raises your so-called void meter. And the void allows you to unleash your fist, and that has enemies fly into each other and into walls and into electrified pits and such, which is super satisfying. But also, Void can be used to heal yourself. So there is this risk and reward type of mechanic where you, well, sort of elaborate whether to continue kicking and pushing, to raise your Void meter, potentially accepting damage, or you move away from the enemies and try to heal yourself. So that's also something that's quite interesting. From the start of the game you get a few moves like parry, but that doesn't really work that well. Because as you try to parry one enemy, meanwhile another is shooting projectiles at you from above that knock you off your feet. And these projectiles go right through all the platforms and whatnot that's in the level, which is also a bit unimmersive. So that knocks you off your feet, and another character is trying to hit you from the other side. It also becomes quite formalistic in various ways, like you can unlock the double jump only later in the game, allowing you to access certain areas that weren't accessible before. That feels a bit artificial. That brings me back to the stale level design, because nobody wants to come to a dead end because you just don't have the required upgrade yet. Also, the rooms get closed off quite a lot, and then you need to fend off multiple waves of enemies. That's kind of formalistic. And with all things going on, it gets very flashy. And the game is so busy at times trying to finish your cool animations of the main character. It just gets in the way of the combat, and half of the time you just can't see the character of Cherry as the fight goes on, especially against multiple enemies that sort of basically overlap each other. That turns the game sort of in a button mashing mess at times. Now, enemies drop bits and pieces that can be used at the hub area to buy augmentations that give you more health, makes you do more damage and such. Now, in order to get those upgrades, it also is required to sort of grind repeatedly through, as I said, the quite stale areas of the game that you've already visited before. So the game gets kind of repetitive, and you'll see the same animations over and over again. Now, for a game that wants to be cutting edge in a sort of punk-ish kind of way, the game does stay quite close to the old and trusted conventions of the Metroidvania genre, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. Whatever works, right? Still, this game is quite cool. And it is, though, style over substance, unfortunately. If you're expecting deep combat and strategies, then look elsewhere. But if you're looking for a time waster that looks cool and plays well, well, this could cut your cookie, I think. Anyway, thanks guys, that's what I think of Cookie Cutter. Let me know what you think. See you in the next video.